Time Lords destroyed Morbius for his crimes here on Calm.
Morbius was executed for leading the rebellion. His body was placed in a dispersal chamber and atomized to the 9 corners of the universe.
Morbius is dead, Doctor. And you will join him very soon.
Time Lords are spineless parasites. Morbius offered them great responsibility. He was betrayed and rejected. Solon's last and greatest operation. Morbius will again. I declare that I, Morbius, have returned from the grave. My followers will rise in their millions. On guard, Morbius.
I think he's dying.
What's up, MEGO fans? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Museum. I'll be your curator today. And guys, we have another awesome offering from our Doctor Who series. We bring you from Biff Bang Pow, Doctor Who's Morbius. Let's bring this guy in. As you heard in the opening credits, Morbius was exiled to a planet where, because he was so evil, Time Lords had to get rid of this guy. But we all know evil things don't stay dead or gone for very long. And the mind of Morbius was found to be too powerful to be placed in solitude. So this evil, sinister, it's almost like a futuristic Frankenstein story, if you will. The episode's really crazy. But so the mind of Morbius was placed inside of this pieced together creature that you see standing before you now, which is really cool. And the likeness is just wonderful. And I believe the name of that episode was The Mind of Morbius. But if I'm wrong, definitely one of my subscribers definitely correct me on that. We have a ton of Doctor Who fans on our subscriber list. But I believe it was the Mind of Morbius. So the ultimate idea was to put Doctor Who's brain into Morbius's system. Imagine that. But Biff Bang Pow, once again, has did a beautiful job at resurrecting Morbius. No pun intended. But they did a beautiful job on this figure. This is the exact, precise replication of Morbius from the episode, from the Doctor Who episode. Beautifully done, all the way down to the claw hand and the human arm. This Morbius is on a Type 2 MEGO style body. We did our research. This claw is a soft, pliable plastic that fits over his arm. So Morbius, in fact, he definitely has another arm underneath there with a hand. So this is just more of a beautifully crafted, sculpted glove, if you will. But when you're talking about an 8-inch figure, the detail and attention to detail and the quality of this figure is simply gorgeous. Beautifully done, painstakingly done. It's just, you, and we're talking about an 8-inch figure because I collect the GI Joe, the 12-inch GI Joes, and the bigger figures, which have more articulation, have more depth to them. But this is what we were talking about, the MEGO boom, where these figures, you're getting figures that we would have loved to have as kids growing up in the 1970s from MEGO, and you're getting these guys now. But with the technology and all of that, the wonderful, just leaps and bounds of creativity from these manufacturers have gone a long way. It's mind-boggling to me. If I saw this as a kid, I most definitely would have wanted it. Guys, if you're just joining us, please like and subscribe. This is what we do. We have fun in our museum. We do awesome reviews on past figures, present figures, you name it. We have it all here at M.I.B Master Museum. So definitely like and subscribe, guys. We have a ton of fun here. Just a beautiful figure. Let's turn him around. This is Series 4. We have a ton of Doctor Who figures in our collection, and we've been doing some reviews and some videos on them as of late. Here's your roster here. There's Field Major Steyer. There's the 4th Doctor. We're still in the process of trying to locate the 4th Doctor. That's Tom Baker. There's the Master, the Cyber Leader. Here's our Morbius, Scaroth, and the ultra cool Sutek, and Doctor Who's companion, Leela. And we can never forget about K9. This is from BBC. When I was a kid, this was my favorite TV show of all time growing up. Me and my brothers would clamor around the TV every night and watch Doctor Who. The Mind of Morbius was a 4-part series. And generally, that's how, let's get you a year here. Yeah, 2012. And that's generally how the Doctor Who series went. They were always 4-part series, which made it really cool. Get you some more close-ups here. Let's look at the mind of Morbius. Everything about this figure has just been done beautifully. Love the way they stitched the outfit together there. I can't say enough about the craftsmanship of this figure. Just beautiful, guys. We would love to get the chatter started about Morbius. Is he one of your favorite ones? Are you still looking for Morbius? Entertainment Earth, the good people at Entertainment Earth, is where we purchased our Morbius from, and most of our Doctor Who action figures from. And believe it or not, these guys, they don't cost that much. They a little next to nothing when you think about it. I think our Morbius might have cost us $24, $25. So, I mean, these guys are very, very inexpensive. And you're talking about, to me personally, I think all of the MEGO figures should always cost right around there. But we know you have your exclusives and your rare figures. We did some exclusive Doctor Who figures earlier during the holiday, and those guys like the Sutek, those guys are going to cost a little bit more. Morbius, you can still find Morbius at Entertainment Earth. To my knowledge, I would go Entertainment Earth, Amazon, and then maybe eBay. But because once again, those prices are going to vary. But it depends on what you're looking for. Morbius is C10 museum quality. So we wanted him in this condition. I'm sure you can definitely find this guy loose, but he's well worth it. If you have a Doctor Who collection and you're a huge Doctor Who fan, the villains really made Doctor Who, to me, what the series is today. Because all of the characters, the cast of characters of enemies for Doctor Who were just mind-boggling and just phenomenal and very creative. And Morbius was no exception to that, as you can see. Beautifully done. And you often thought, as a MEGO collector, I did growing up, how would some of these guys look as MEGO figures, action figures? And this is the result right here, like I said, of technology and ingenuity and just excellent craftsmanship and creativity. I think that's the key, just being extremely creative and imaginative. All those things roll into one. And this is what you get. You get some really cool figures for your collection. Guys, we have an action-packed week in store for you. We got some more fun, some more surprises. We don't want you to go anywhere except maybe to the kitchen or the refrigerator to grab your favorite beverage. Come on back to the couch, kick back, relax, and tune in to the M.I.B. Master Museum channel. God bless. And keep collecting.